Welcome to this session. So, today we'll be learning about RCS and how it is revolutionizing the business messaging game and how it's the next big thing. My name is Ria Thakur. I will be taking up this session, so bear with me till the end. Whatever queries that you have during this session, please feel free to put those in the Q&A tab. We will be taking those queries towards the end of the session, right? So let's start with, uh, you know, why the need for RCS. We have multiple engagement tools. We have email, SMS, WhatsApp. Why the need of RCS? In order to understand that, we have to first understand, uh, e-commerce history. Throughout the years, e-commerce has tried various tools to engage with its customers. First it was email, then SMS, short, concise, can be used on phone itself, on the go. Then whatsapp was something that was everything that brand wanted: interactive messaging. You can use emojis, videos, images, CTA buttons which will redirect you to your product pages. It had everything, but still RCS came into existence. Why? The reason, the primary reason was WhatsApp's low delivery rate. So we'll of course be understanding that how RCS is better than all these tools, and you know how can you of course you utilize RCS, right? So first of all, what is RCS? So it's a rich communication service. You can understand it as an upgraded version of SMS, as mentioned, which has like rich media, interactive features like you can have your template. You can create a template which has a limit up to 1,000 characters. It has better security. So unlike SMS, like the traditional SMS, it of course provide better engagement and better interaction opportunities with your database, with your customers, right? It comes in various manners. There's a rich card. There's a carousels that you can use. Now, why RCS is a game changer? Indian market is predominantly in an Android market. We have 95% of users that are using Android right now, and this makes RCS a very accessible channel for for a country like India. Uh, if you see the active RCS users worldwide, it would be 1.4 billion, and it is growing, right? And any interactive messaging channel, be it WhatsApp or RCS, has better click through rates. Um, Now, the reason why RCS is the next big thing. Few pointers is, as mentioned, that it has a better delivery rate than WhatsApp, and it has a better open rate than SMS, right? Now, if we try and understand some key features about RCS, and also understand that what does RCS provide that other players or other channels do not provide. First is branding, which is similar to what WhatsApp provides, but something that SMS does not provide. Provides rich media, which means your images, videos. You can use that. Your templates could be created as much. I mean, it has limit of 1,000 characters. You can use emojis. You can use CTA buttons that are more interactive. There are read receipts that are there. You can of course, there's a verified trust mark or verified button in there, which legitimize your business as well, that this belongs to a legitimate business, right? That's I think these are the few, I'll say, premium or few key features of RCS that maybe make it stand out from SMS, and why it is called as an upgraded version of SMS. Emails does not provide you inbuilt read receipts. WhatsApp does. SMS does not provide you the same, right? The interaction on email is limited to replies, wherein herein you can of course, in RCS you can of course create conversational chatbots as well, right? So again, it's a rich media messaging. It has interactive buttons for instant actions. you have a CTA button that will redirect you to your website or particular product page. You can book your appointments. You can track your orders. You can share locations. I mean, both the ways. You can share location to your customers. Customers can share location to you. There are read receipts that are there. Up to 1,000 characters are provided to you, which is way more than the character limit of SMS, which is 160 characters. As mentioned, there are conversational chatbots that are provided. So there's a two-way communication that cannot happen that's very much limited in email, uh, and is unavailable or absent in SMS altogether. Banner, you have your name that gets reflected when you send message. So that of course gives you good branding as well, right? Now these are the top use cases. Uh, First one and the most widely used one is very reason for RCS to become the next big thing is WhatsApp's low delivery rate. So at this moment, the industry level delivery rates would be around 20 to 30%, right? Wherein RCS, it is though RCS is limited to Android devices at the moment, it still has 98% of delivery rate to RCS specific devices. So marketing campaigns become a big use case for RCS, wherein you can of course send images, you can send videos, you can send carousels, you can use interactive CTAs, which can of course either redirect your customers to a product page, or maybe to your home page, or maybe to some launch that you have. So it I mean, marketing campaigns solves a lot of cases here. Number one, as I was mentioned, that it can, you can redirect your customers to a product specific product page. So it can be two things: either a new product launch or an existing product that you want to maybe that is your best seller and you want to advertise that more. That could be one use case for marketing campaigns. Another is your store locator. So herein Google's ecosystem comes into the picture. You can use store location, or let's say if there's a store which has multiple, uh, a brand has multiple stores in one city or one state, and they would want to send out, let's say they want to increase their footfall. So they can send an RCS wherein a store location can, in the CTA they can send store location to their customer base, which live or which are there in that particular city. So Google Maps, as RCS is a service provided by Google, so Google Maps, becomes a big help here, right? These, I'll say, these are few cases that comes under marketing campaigns that you can use RCS for. Another is customer support. So I mean, customer support is one thing that WhatsApp has, I mean, I would say, sort of changed the game for entire brand, like entire e-commerce ecosystem. There are two-way communication that is provided. There are multiple chatbots that you can build, and you do not have to sort of put in a lot of manual efforts there. So you can of course provide customer support through RCS also. RCS gives you two-way communication. It's a two-way communication channel. Another thing in CTS that we're discussing, that you can have your store location, have your product page link or website link, phone number, and they'll be redirected to the dial pad itself, and all they have to do is just dial the number and talk to your agents, customer, support representatives. That's the only thing that they'll have to do. So it's quick, it's hassle free, it's it can help you have or maintain a good customer service as well. And next is order tracking and delivery updates. So once, of course, you've run a campaign, you'll receive orders. You can send basic order tracking services, or order tracking or order delivery notifications through RCS as well. So RCS is not just limited to marketing. It expands to all type of messaging services, whether it's utility like order tracking or delivery updates or conversational as well. And lastly, of course, once your customer receives an order, you know, you would, of course, as a business, would want feedbacks, would want surveys from your customers, that how was their experience, or if there's anything that you need to be that needs to be changed in your brand. So RCS can, of course, help you out in that as well. So this is, of course, a brief, I'll say, introduction about RCS and what RCS can do, and how RCS and Convertway actually, how Convertway, what kind of services Convertway is providing through RCS as of now is, we are working with campaigns at the moment. So we provide you campaigns through RCS, and I mean, it's a very simple, very basic process. There's a form that needs to be filled. Uh, you just go to your application, you fill in your form. It will ask for the basic details like your business name, or what is the name that you want. Your display name needs to be. Uh, uh, your brand logo, your brand email IDs, websites, the basic details, and of course your business related details, just to, as I mentioned, just to understand that your business is legit, and so that we can legitimize the business. So certain documentation is required for that as well. Again, the process is 8 to 10 days. It takes 8 to 10 days. Once you, of course, fill in the form, the process starts in the back end. You receive an email from backend, and once you approve that email, you can, of course, your account gets created. It's like, it's done. You can just start sending out campaigns as you do with WhatsApp. And the best part here is that your template approval time is negligible. You just put in your template and that gets approved instantly. There's no waiting time for any template approval that sometimes you have to do on WhatsApp, that it will get approved on Meta. That's not the case here. You fill in your details, your campaign title, you select your target audience, your message, put in the image that you want, and just schedule it for the for whenever you want to send out your RCS message to, and that's it. I mean, that's your you can send in that easily. Just the same process as that of how you do for WhatsApp or SMS. So that is it about. That's something that we would wanted to, of course, you to know. I'll just go through the Q&A box. If there's any queries, I'll take up those queries and we can answer those to you. So the first query is, does iOS allow RCS? At the moment, no. RCS is available for the Android devices only. We're hoping that with the next iOS update, it will be available on I would say iOS as well. And the estimated timeline that we know as of now is end of this year. Uh, Apple has started rolling out, I would say, certain updates related to it. So if you have the latest version of iPhone, you would see RCS as one of settings. You'll be able to see RCS, but you cannot receive RCS messages as of now. As I mentioned, we have tentative deadline of end of this year. What all media can I send using RCS? You can send videos, you can send images, uh, uh, using RCS. How many messages can I send per month? So for a brand marketing you can send 4 notifications to one number in 1 month. What is the process or needs for getting RCS account approved? How many days? In WhatsApp, it is a big hassle. In a form on our application, it takes, I mean, 7 to 10 working days to get your account set up. Yeah, that's the time it takes. So, how to get brand verified on RCS? As of now, Google does provide a verified trusted mark on I would say on all the accounts that gets created on Google's discretion. There's no like set guidelines for it, right? Do we have any more queries? Uh, are there are there other price of marketing notification transaction? So right now, we're just dealing with marketing notifications, and per marketing notification is 60 paisa per notification. For a transaction, we're not working with transaction as of now. Any more queries? Transaction, of course, is available in RCS. So order alerts comes under our transaction notification. So that is yes available in RCS. What are the charges? So per notification cost is 60 paisa. Do you recommend RCS for e-commerce brands? And if yes, what is the best use case of RCS? So the best use case of RCS is marketing notifications. Sale, you can use RCS for sending out all the sales related, or if you have new offers that are come that you want to maybe send out to your customers. That is the best use case. So bulk campaigning is, I'll say, that's the best use case. So, how effective is delivery open rates? Does it pop up in phones or lies in SMS inbox until customers click on it? So for delivery rate is nine. We've seen that if your is RCS enabled, the delivery rate goes up. So if it lies in your SMS inbox, so yes, there's no application like for WhatsApp that you need to have a third party application, another application per se in order to sort of have your messages. It is of course the RCS is directly linked to or RCS messages sent to your SMS inbox itself. So if you have a marketing campaign which takes responses from users and reply with discount code or link, then would that be counted as one or two notification? That's counted as one notification, but within the window of 24 hours. So I haven't received any RCS on my Android till date and not able to send any as well. Does something needs to be switched on by sender plus receiver? So you need to actually go to your settings and check if your RCS is enabled or not. By default, uh, you know, uh, uh, so you can of course check that if it's enabled or not. That could be the reason that you're not receiving you're not receiving any RCS notifications. Can RCS automatically target phone numbers linked to, let's say, websites, or we need explicit customer numbers list? So for if your question is that if you can have take numbers from website and run send messages, as of now, as I mentioned, Convertway supports bulk messaging or bulk retargeting to the customer. So it could be your own list that you've created. It could be your Shopify segments, or that you can utilize to send out notifications. So it could be explicit customer numbers as well, or maybe if you have let's say you've conducted some session, or if you've conducted some maybe event and you've collected list of customers, you can of course use that list. You can upload that list on Convertway's application, and you can send out campaign. You can also use your existing numbers that are there on Shopify. You can create a list of those Shopify or segment of those Shopify on the Shopify itself, and you can sort of utilize RCS to sending out those bulk campaigns as well. I'm sorry, Madhvi, I missed your query. How best this can be enabled as a lead magnet and LinkedIn feature section, like a landing page with embedded bonus sync with retargeting option at the back end. So you can directly add any link. There's no the templates does not need approval. So you can directly, as I mentioned, add any links in your CTA. Yeah, and redirect your audience to wherever you wish to want to. I cater to international customers as well. Can I send RCS to them? Also, are there any privacy issues in international countries or some approval needed to send RCS? So as of now, RCS can be sent only to Indian audiences. International customers are excluded from that particular list. So Matri, if I've understood your question was like if you can add any link, maybe any link that's maybe not your any uh, LinkedIn feature section, or uh, any bonus thing. I mean, your question was that if you can add any external link which is not maybe directly related to your website. No, yes, you can. There is as I mentioned, templates does not need any approval. So any external link can be added. It could be your LinkedIn feature section, like your landing page that you've mentioned. There's no need for approval or template approval as it is in WhatsApp. So as of now, so it's like, is it not possible to send RCS to international audience, or can a US person send RCS to US person? As of now, no. You can send messages only to Indian audience itself. So like Convertway supports as of now just the Indian audience. Of course, North American market is open to RCS, but Convertway only support Indian market as of now. Madhvi, I hope I've cleared your query. Also, Madhvi, if your query is not clear, you can of course reach out to us in email. We can of course maybe reply your query on the email itself, and we can of course arrange maybe a demo with our team as well for you, and then can help you out in understanding your query better. Any more questions, or any more queries that you all have? I don't think we have any more queries, so we can close this session. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining and for all your queries. You can, of course, reach out to us over email if you have any more queries, if you want to know more about RCS. Once again, thank you so much for your participation.